Good evening. I'm Sterling Spate. This is The Gist at 8. On tonight's show, we uncover the hidden truth of methylene dioxymethamphetamine, more commonly known as MDMA, within Western Sydney's teenage party scene. With an estimated 10.9% of Australians over the age of 14 having tried the illicit drug, the prevalence of ecstasy, molly and other coined street names for the elusive drug is at an all-time high. Mohammed Basli.
If you were promised momentary euphoria and the feeling of a lifetime, with high risks associated, would you accept? Is a fun night at a party worth the fatal consequences that arise all because of a tiny little pill? Teenagers pose these questions whenever they enter the party scene, and according to an Australian study on the drug, ecstasy is less likely to be addressed by parents than any other illicit drug. And yet emergency room visits related to its use have increased 2,000% from 1994 to 2002. So why are parents being so blind to the drug's dire consequences? This is Honey, I Killed the Kids.
Every year there are close to 22,500 MDMA and poly-MDMA related emergency department admissions, with close to 60 of these nearly resulting in death by overdose, heat stroke and other drug related altercations. But how does this trauma and devastation come to the hands of a pill labelled happiness? I'm here at the scene of a teenage party where MDMA is present as we speak. As of yet, the teenagers are aware, however, the parents are not. Footage from the scene will be shown to the parents at a later date. The GIST team here at the party will uncover how these teens are sneaking the drugs into the scene and the venue and their thoughts on the parents. I'm at the scene with the party with the host, Harvey. Harvey, how do you feel about your friends abusing MDMA and themselves within your home?
I just don't care. Like, they're just having a good time, just like mugging out with some caps. So yeah, it's alright.
Alright. Do you value your lives, or are you just out for a good time?
Mate, of course I value my life. I'm just living life to the fullest, you know?
Oh, yeah. Who do you resort to the MDMA for that sensation of fun?
Mate, it's just fun. Like, it doesn't matter if everyone's on MDMA. It just doesn't matter. You're all munging out. It's just simple as that. All right?
Yeah. How do you and your mates get MDMA? Do you get it from past or the parents?
Mate, there's some cooked up parents, you know, sometimes we just get it on the streets. It's just wherever, you just fucking find it.
Yeah. What would you do if one of your mates had to be taken to the emergency room because of MDMA related incidents? Do you understand the security and severity, Harvey?
Yeah, I understand the security stuff, but like, you know, if they had to go to the emergency room, I'll just give them CPR, I'll bloody tase them, I'll do whatever it takes, you know, I'm always looking out for a mate that's on
So,
MDMA.
how do you feel like the police and the emergency come into your house?
Well, the fucking pigs, they just fuck off, alright? They're just trying to enforce the rules and it's fucking me off.
So, you don't think they're trying to keep you safe in any way?
Keep it safe. Of course we're keeping it safe. If there's a cunt fucked up, then we just put him in the recovery mode and he's just fucking simple.
This has been Sterling Spate reporting for the GIST from the scene.
That was Mohammed Basli reporting at the scene of the party. Now, Guy, what are your thoughts on this topic?
Honestly, Sterling, I'm outraged. Simply outraged. I cannot even comprehend the stupidity of these hooligan teenagers. It's unbelievable.
I completely agree, Guy. I completely agree. And hopefully you agree as well, Australia. Actually, here with us now, we have Harvey's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Abishaya. Thank you to the both of you for coming on tonight's show. But now I understand that both of you are in most likely a huge state of confusion. Again, completely understandable. But seeing something like this for the first time, how do you both feel?
I'm just so disappointed. I'm so shocked.
Had you thought MDMA was an issue at your son's parties?
No, I wouldn't have thought it was an issue. Like, mate, parties, in my day were, pretty good parties. Yeah, we'd all have fun without to worry about MDMA. And, to see that happen was unbelievable.
Now, I understand your son is very popular at his school, but we are led to believe that his grades are also quite average. Do you think there's any correlation between the two subjects?
I knew his grades were dropping. I just didn't realise that this partying and these drugs were going to have any influence on his education. Or I didn't know he was doing the drugs. I'm so disappointed.
What would you have done had the police turned up? Do you realise the severity of the MDMA use, as well as allowing your son's underage drinking?
Well, if the police had turned up, God, I don't know what I would have done. Like, you know, police do their job and you've got to sort of respect them for what they do, and pretty amazing, but I don't know, I just would have helped the police out as much as I could, and
Thank you for
that's
joining
what I tried to
us.
sort of,
Mr. Abshaya.
Leading from this report, would you let your kids go to another party?
Do you think your children are safe?
Good evening. I'm Guy McQuirk.
And I'm Sterling Spade. This has been the Gist of 8. Join us next week to uncover what is really in your fast food meal.